What I'm doing at the moment is I'm creating history for my sports softball and creating history for my teammates in the Australian team, and not only that, for my people back home. And because sometimes people say that you have to move out of home to be able to achieve what you want, and sometimes that's not true. And I know that every time I've come home and I've done training back here, I've gotten better just by just doing that at home. And it's the environment that you're in, and it's really important to create that environment that's it has that spiritual touch and it has the emotional, intellectual touch, because we're spiritual people. And I think that when you're taken out of your comfort zone sometimes, and you're in a zone and you're in a environment or a zone that you think is not fitting for you, you know that. But it's, if you can always get in touch with your spirituality within yourself, then that will create home for you. And I think the best feeling to do that is back at home, and you can take that anywhere with you. You can take it anywhere with you. You can take it across the world to Dallas, you can take it across the world to Japan, or you can take it anywhere around the world with you, as long as you know what the soil of where you come from looks like, or what the rocks look like, or what the trees look like, or be able to, tell a family member, when we went hunting, this is what happened, or to be able to create memories and experiences that have given you, I guess, that sense of home. And that's what it's about, because you can't take home out of us, because that's what we are. That's our home, and we're safe where we are. And I believe that you can be the best from in your own backyard. And I've said that many a times, where you can do it from home. And who says that you can't? Because you're always listening to what people say, and are you listening to yourself? Like, of course you can do it back home. You can train for the best in your own backyard, and no one can ever take that away from you. You can create intensity. You can create your muscles getting bigger by doing weights in your backyard, by stepping on a rock. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and I really think that if you've been, I guess if you've been dominated by others, or you've been in that past experiences where you've had depression, or you've felt low, because I guess you've always felt a victim to someone else's, dominance. It's not about, it's about who you are. You want to answer to yourself, and you know what you need to be the best. And I know what I need to be the best. And the reason why I'm back home is because I want to be the best in my own backyard. And then if I be the best in my own backyard, I can take that anywhere. And you know when you need help, and you know the support is around. And just by having just people around Alice to say hello to you and know who you are, they treat you as you're normal, and that's great, because I feel that I've always been in an environment that I've always felt like I've been treated differently. And people say that, we're not treating you differently, but it's just that sense, because we feel we're spiritual people and emotional people, so we can feel a sense of a vibe or something. But a lot of people say that's not it, but it really is. And I think it's the way you respond to those types of things. So that's why it's important for us to build these capabilities up, strong and fit, to be able to manage and respond in a positive way to our coaches or our teammates, or where you're going to somewhere that's, I guess, professional, or you're at work and you're in a workshop, and someone has a conflict of an interest, or they combat what you want to say. I think you always need to have strong capabilities to be able to explain and respond in a positive manner, so they understand where you're coming from. And that's what it's about. It's about understanding where you come from and who you are. And I just wanted to also let people know that what we're trying to do is to consider Aboriginal heritage, I guess, as athletes a little bit more, and to be able to get in touch with that. And I know that the support I've received from the academy head teacher, Janice Harris, who's helped me, working with me as a whole person, I guess, as with all those capabilities, and to be able to break it down into detail so each capability can be broken down and then put back together in a strong posture and a strong spine and a strong backbone to be able to take that to the world, because Janice is all about, I guess, blessing that type of, that type of expertise, because that's what she is. She's an expert in those types of things, and I'm an expert in playing, but however, some of those things I'm not an expert at, so I need an expert to help me with those types of things to be able to combat the world and to accept my challenges for what they are in the moment, and to be able to realise that you're a master in playing, and I have to keep on getting in touch with those capabilities and using them every day to be able to organise how I'm going to be able to, work with this person, or how am I going to be able to engage with that person positively, because I know that a lot of us feel ashamed about admitting, we've had depression, we've suffered this, we've been in pain for this long, but it's about reclaiming your inner self and your identity, reclaiming yourself and what you are, and that's right here in this world, and I think that it's so important to do that. So we need to give support, and I guess if you ever want to, you think that you want a little bit of self-development in your life and you want to reclaim your inner truth and your inner self, I think that Janice has taught me a lot, and she understands what you need to achieve at that high level, because we were talking about expertise and mastering your sport and those capabilities. So self-determination and motivation to be able to want to do that, it's your choice, and but I believe that we really need that as players and as athletes, because we not only have a goal and that we want to achieve, but we need to realise that our goal is always there, and that's what we see, and if we want to do that, we can. And you need to make sure that when you're struggling, or when you're in the deep thoughts, or in dark thoughts and things like that, you need to be able to keep on going no matter what. And it's I guess you never lose sight of your dream. Through the dark thoughts, you can just picture your dream through those dark thoughts, and I tell you what, it will go away. It will, but as long as you're focused, 100% focused on your dream, no matter how dark it is, there's a light. There's light everywhere, and it's just that you got to seek the light, and you got to put everything into it. And if you want to, I guess, be in touch with Janice or us, me for example, or get involved in what we want to offer and how we can better help self-development within your capabilities, or if you want to still, you think that you still have, I guess, a little bit of light you wanted to achieve in your life, then you can contact the academy, or the program will put you onto like your dream path, or and support you in a journey to achieve it. So if you're interested in stuff like that, you can contact Janice at coach.spirituality@gmail.com. And thank you for your time.